Some of you may know Laura Clery, better known as Pamela Pumpkin. She is an actor, comedian, social media personality who speaks about her sobriety. She's been sober for 13 years and she's going through a divorce. She says that her husband relapsed and that's when they separated. She also talks about infidelity, and her ex-husband, Stephen Hilton, recently did a co-parenting episode and they have a podcast. Well, today Stephen posted on Facebook, and it looks like it's getting messy, or messier than it was, and more public. Stephen wrote, "Laura just publicly fired me as promo for her new show. She did it without talking to me. She cited my OnlyFans as one of the reasons. Interesting when you see these slides. I have kept my mouth shut about so much about shit Laura has done that would make people see her in a whole other light and let her take the high ground, appearing holier than thou for the sake of the kids. But there's a lot you don't know. I want to go into it, but I'm really holding back. As a tiny example, she got me to make hours and hours of music for this show, and I appeared on it because the episodes with me were the biggest viewed ones. I was prepared to make myself the villain for the sake of my kids. The more views she gets, the more money she makes. Anyone who knows me will tell you I'm a sweet guy who loves my kids. I'll do anything for them. I walked away from a multi-million-dollar production company and gave her all the royalties for all the music I made for her. I gave her the kids, the house. I spent every penny I had building. Didn't get a lawyer. I just gave it all to her. She continues to make all the money for the videos we made together, with my blessing. And I was a massive part of writing all those sketches you love so much. I came up with the inspiration for Pamela Pumpkin and let her take all the credit. I co-wrote every Helen sketch. Now this happening publicly as I embark on day 22 sober, I feel hurt, betrayed, stupid. And worst of all, I see all the people in her comments cheering her on that I used to think were friends of mine. Thankfully, I'm strong. This won't get me down one bit, and I will continue to make raw, authentic content, even if it makes some people uncomfortable. But it's a very sad day." These are the pictures that he attached. This is Laura sharing on her Instagram things that he wrote. He also shared text that he had sent her that said, "The one you just mentioned, I should be allowed to express myself however I want, and you are insane to think you can get away with using me like this. It was your suggestion. I did OnlyFans, Laura." She replied, "I suggested reading novels, not rape fantasies. Please go to rehab for your kids, please." He replied, "Novels are rape fantasies? You never discussed it with me." I could have explained it. I read them and thought, why not talk openly about my own experience with people who enjoy this one, not me who put you up to this. I'm so angry that you did this and turned millions of people against me when I'm trying to get sober." This is what he is talking about, that she posted and fired him publicly. She posted this and wrote, "This is the last co-parenting episode. I can't stomach anymore. The unedited version is here because what we're talking about isn't allowed on YouTube. Don't come at me like, Laura, stop, because I am stopping after today. I'm just honoring my weekly schedule because this is my job and I need to keep a roof over my kids' heads. So if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. The episode's here, and after today, we're moving forward. Thank you. I love you. Thanks for the support." He then texted her and said, "You really effed me over here, and I don't know how I'm going to respond. You know I have a Reddit, and if you publicly go after me like this, that's what happens. If you don't believe I'm sober, why are you sending the kids to me today and all those days last week to spend the entire night?" She actually had posted this as well, saying it was the last co parenting episode for a while. She said, I started this thinking it would be helpful. Two divorced people trying to raise kids a mile apart, sharing what works and what doesn't. But it's becoming something else. We're navigating addiction and it doesn't feel good anymore. I feel anxious, heavy, and this just isn't what I want to put into the world. I'm turning in my third book tomorrow and recommitting to what I love: comedy, storytelling, and meaningful conversations that inspire and uplift. This isn't that, so I'm stepping away. She also posted this and said that she's feeling healthy again. And she posted on TikTok a picture of her 2 years ago versus now, saying that she was really in a dark place and was unable to eat, anxious all the time, on edge, and trying to survive while holding it all together for her kids. Here is a clip from that co parenting episode. Check it out.
It's so self-destructive because by you using, you're ensuring that they're not going
Oh
to live
yeah.
with you.
I
Whereas
know.
if you were sober for a long period, they would be able to live with you. And then you would get a few days of a break to be able to write music, sleep through the night.
Yeah.
That's like a perk of your kids living a mile down the road, is that you get great time with them, but then you also get time for yourself and for your art.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be so grim,
Yeah.
but by using, you're saying, well, now they're not going to be living with me, so it's just
But they don't have to
self.
physically be because I'm not physically with them. They are growing apart.
But then do everything to be physically with them.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, you can stay sober.
As always, drop your thoughts in the comments.